Yeah, the moment right now we haven't we're still in the early game because like we just do like a couple hours here and there and we haven't gotten Karlach yet. As soon as we get Karlach, I'm dumping fucking Asterion and that's what I'm using for the rest of the game because we only get one NPC each to use.
One of his go-to character types. Like he's the guy that got me into Dungeons and Dragons back in the '90s
Oh wow.
in second edition. So it's like one of those. We have a long history of Dungeons and Dragons play together.
Okay. The rotating cards are updated for anybody who watches the stream. The recording is started. We're going to jump into it here. Um, Everybody can go ahead and add 5 points to your points cards as we continue downtime. And you can also, everybody can take an inspiration if you don't already have one as we go into this combat and then our last leg of downtime. Um, when we last left off, everybody was doing kind of their second, like the second week of downtime. Um, Starting off with Nerissa, who attempted to make the mirror contraption to be able to aim the laser at certain angles. Unfortunately, going through quite a lot of stress. Even with a DC of 15, she was not able to make the roll. And as a result, Q broke his hand. And creating mechanism was unfortunately unsuccessful. Jesus decided to make a mushroom box on the crew level of the ship and rolled fairly well, successfully making a box that took up one ship square and managed to use the crystal cave crystals to link it to the magic orb, improving the yield of mushrooms that you received. Brunk sought out to learn a new fighting style. Did have a little bit of a hard time learning it and took a little bit of stress to push himself through, managing to make it and learn the dueling fighting style from Q and Barnabas. Nerissa, almost immediately after breaking Q's hand, set out to fix the hand so as not to hinder everybody else's progress with the rest of downtime. Which she did manage to succeed, but again took a second stress token to be able to get there. So Nerissa's a little frazzled right now. She's having trouble with things like perception and investigation, as she's starting to get a little bit in her head as she's been having trouble with all this tech. Jesus, using the book about concepts of like sticking magic into items and stuff like that, learned a custom proficiency for creating magical items using enchanted materials, thanks to his high intelligence. Brunk, under a DC 25, decided to tackle learning lyrics language, and with the help pretty much of everybody on the ship, succeeded in kind of learning like a broken moon song, so that he can communicate with lyric without the need for Q. Although it is kind of like it's like a slapstick comedy of errors, as he kind of works his way through it. Getting close to the second week, you were attacked by pirates. In spite of not having weapons, the team did manage to use a combination of spells and quick thinking to deal significant damage to the enemy. However, you had to like turn the ship at them to do so, and unfortunately not being able to do enough damage to completely stop the assault. The ship like only starts to slow down. The enemy ship only starts to slow down as you're getting like really, really close to each other and kind of like passing each other on the ship. Meeting side by side, the crew readied themselves to be boarded, and that is where we pick up right where we left off. We're going to jump over to the actual combat map here. So here's the current situation. You guys aren't on a collision course where you're going to run into each other, but like the walls of your ship are basically going to touch as you pass by them. Barnabas rears off on the sails, like gets as much wind off of the sails as possible, and starts to bring them down so that your ship can start to come to a slower halt. Even I think ejecting the anchor here, not to fully anchor the ship, but to moor it enough that you guys are going to be able to go back and forth without like passing you by and leaving you on another ship. The captain of the other ship, noticing what is happening with your ship, appears to do the same thing. It looks like they do something in like the ship goes from like coming in fairly fast to like coming to like almost like a slow crawl as both of your ships start to meet, and like the edges of your ship are like kind of like cornered or kitty cornered, as it appears that a bunch of the shipmates there are looking to board your vessel. I'm going to get everybody to roll their initiatives. I think I already rolled the initiative for the NPCs. Oh, shit. Hold on. Thankfully, nobody else talked yet. It was only just me, so that got picked up on the recording, but I forgot to switch the sound over. Can somebody talk for me?
Hello.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. There you go. I heard the dice come through my speaker, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Ruh-roh.
Nerissa, I like your leopard print dice.
Thank you. They feel like they're just the right amount of like Fran Drescher.
Yep. I rolled for the slimes. Right now, the slimes are on the top of the ship. They are at a risk of being hurt. I did adjust them so that their HP is increased based on your level increases, but they're still fairly squishy and don't do a lot of damage. You're going to want to make sure that they get out of the way. Charm of alertness, so you're adding 10 to your initiative.
Yup.
Yeah, make sure you mark that down to 2 out of 3.
Yerp.
Where are you?
I just went ahead and added 10.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, yep, perfect.
I just figured that was easier.
Okay. The stage is set.
Oh, yay.
Brunk, you are at the top of the order. Just kind of like at the side of... Oh my god. The chop. There we go. Just kind of at the side of the steering wheel. Barnabas looks over. He's like, "It's lead the crew, lad. I will try and keep the ship right and steady. Once it's locked in, I will help where I can."
Okay, so where is... Ah, there he is. Okay. All right, well then I'm going to... I'm going to make a double move over here to Jesus. I assume Lyric's coming with me, at least for the moment.
Yeah,
or she can move on her own.
She's on your shoulder right now, so she'll move with you here.
And I'm going to hand him the spell scrolls. All 3 of them. All right, Jesus. I want you to make me a dragon. As I like wave the dragon's breath scroll in front of his face.
Hold on, I'm gonna drag him over.
And I want to be a fire-breathing dragon. You know?
sorry, my audio cut out there. I didn't hear it.
Wow.
I want you to make me a
Sorry.
dragon.
Okay. I'll cast.
I need to be a dragon.
I'll cast the scroll on Brunk.
Fire dragon. Gold dragon. Fire dragon. Or red dragon. Doesn't matter. Fire. Pick fire. Fire breath.
All right, I'm gonna make Brunk a fire dragon.
Yeah.
On his turn. Yeah, of course.
On his turn, yeah. But you hand off the scrolls to him there.
And then beyond that, I'll ready my weaponry. And prepare for the fight scene.
Perfect. Go ahead and pass your turn. Jesus, it is so King James's turn. Right now, they're all just kind of like hanging out by the steering wheel. They all kind of like split off and are kind of like shivering. What
They need to get below deck. That's crazy. I don't know why they're even up here. I'll tell dude that. I'll be like, dude, get below.
So his turn, you'll have him like try to get to like below decks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with King James. Is tell him to head below deck.
Okay, he can move 30 feet. The ability's like 30 feet this way.
I would also like Reginald to head below decks on his turn.
Okay. I think, as like a special action here, Barnabas is going to command Q to help to get them below deck so that he can like open the door for them.
Hey, that's good.
Their first turn, Pirate Deck Wizard. This guy's gonna run 30 feet over here. He sees these two up in front. Yeah. I think that's gonna be on you, Nerissa. This thing is going to... You watch as he, like, does, like, this, like swirl with his hands as, like, this arrow that appears to be made of, like, pure acid forms in it. And he, like, pushes it off at you. And hits with a 19. So that is 13 acid damage. And on the end of your next turn, you're going to take another 2d4 acid damage. Let's just do anything. Is there something that looks like acid? Yeah, we'll go like this one. No. Okay, so it'll be 2d4 at the end of your next turn. Sealed Pirate. Who is this? Sealed Pirate Bosun. Is going to draw a cutlass and have like a chain hook on the other side there and gonna start making his way towards the front of the ship. Q is going to immediately follow orders. He is going to fly up and over because he can make it. Sorry, no. He is going to fly. He's going to grab King James, because he's already there. And he's gonna run over, fly over, open up the door, and like let King James drop down. So we'll remove him from initiative. Dude is going to move out 30 feet. This perplexing pirate first mate. She's gonna yell out, "All right, you dogs! The first one to bring me the mermaid's head gets a promotion." She is going to run and jump up. She's got 30 feet of movement, so she can get there. Onto the wing. She's gonna pull out a pistol, and she is going to fire at you, Nerissa. That's a hit. Fuck me. For 11 force damage, as she pulls out this pistol and doesn't, like, load it or anything like that, and as she pulls the trigger, instead of making, like, a loud bang, you hear it go, whoop, and, like, just, like, the slightest pop, as you don't even, you barely see the bullet. It's like, it's almost like you see the wave of the trajectory of the bullet, but you don't see the bullet of, like, itself. And as it hits you in the shoulder, it doesn't pierce through your skin, but it feels like somebody, like a heavyweight fucking fighter has just punched you in the shoulder really hard. Because these guys have mystic pistols. At least the important dudes do. That's her turn. Lathraxis pulls out the, like, shark hook that he has now with the fucking, it's like on a, it's a hook, but it's also on a chain. He's doing like a little whip swing of it. He's like, I've been waiting for this. He can also run 30 feet. So he's gonna use his action to dash, getting him, like, right up behind Rosalia. Creaky Pirate Deck Wizard. Unfortunately, Nerissa, you're, like, right in the front, and the first mate just called you out as the thing that she wants. Or at least the head of the thing that she wants. So this wizard, I think he can make that. Let me look at the, where's my measurements here? Oh, Nerissa, you might be lucky. Maybe not. You're 5 feet out of range of what he was going to do, but you are within range of another acid arrow, so he's gonna fire off his own acid arrow at you. And miss, I believe? Where's Nerissa? And miss, yes. You still, on a hit, the target takes 44 and takes 2d4 at the end of its next turn. On a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much as the initial damage and no damage at the end of the next turn. So you're still going to take half as it, like, lands at your feet and splashes at you. Which is kind of fucked up.
I don't have feet. I can't land at my feet. I should be safe.
Do you want me to do damage to your tank instead?
No.
Okay. You take half of this. So you take 3 damage. The captain, having stopped the ship, whispers into the ear of this hawk and then, like, does, like, a fucking, like, you know, the cool slide across the car, like, the front of a car? He does that, but to, like, the railing, just, like, sliding off and landing at his feet over here. 10... do 30. And he is going to fire at Lothraxis with his Mystic Pistol. I think he can get more than one shot, but only one with his pistol. Misses Lothraxis. You see, like, just that, like, invisible bullet, like, whiz by his head. Where's the first mate? I need to check something. 1 pistol, 1 cutlass. Okay, perfect. Judgmental Pirate Bosun. Is gonna make his 30 feet and, like, climb up onto the wing over here. And he's gonna use his action to dash to get on board. Senior Pirate Bosun. It's gonna go 30, 60. Jesus, this is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast the scroll on Brunk.
Yep. So it is a spell that you don't know, and that is outside of your the caster class. So you need to roll an Arcana check. The DC is 12.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go ahead and just cast the spell as normal.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna make Brunk Fire Dragon.
Yep.
Red Fire Dragon. Do I need to place the template or?
No, it's a touch spell anyway. We already know that it succeeded.
Okay.
Yeah, the cone thing will be for me on my turn when I use it. The 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Okay. Did that use my action or bonus action?
That would be your action.
Okay. I'm still gonna
wait,
get close.
no, sorry. It might if the spell is a bonus action, then it is a bonus action. And from what I'm seeing here, it's saying bonus action for that spell.
Okay.
So you still have an action.
Okay. I am going to move a little bit closer to the action. And cast Shatter on this group of guys back here that are coming towards the ship.
Drop the template?
Yeah. Okay.
DC 15. They all fail.
Awesome. Awesome.
Eleven. Two of them are down. Both of these swabbies are just dead.
Awesome. Then I am gonna move the rest of the way. I'm gonna move the rest of the way to the front. And use the last of my movement, and then end my turn here.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Barnabas. Barnabas, the anchor is down. He is going to run over, grab Pest, run over and grab Mirabelle, and run over and grab Reginald. He's going to move, so that's 35. And then he's going to use his action, scoop up Dude. And dump them all down the chute. Dump them all down the hole. He's like, slimes are safe! And that is his turn. Nerissa, you have, like, this acid that is, like, melting your clothing and starting to burn into your skin. With, like, a little bit that kind of, like, did, like, an off splash on your tank as well. There's a dude that just, like, ran up the wing and jumped down onto the side of the ship and is, like, brandishing, like, a hook on a chain and a sword. And he's looking at, like, you guys menacingly.
All right. Who is that? That's a judgmental pirate. Okay. Nerissa's gonna look down at her acid, like the acid eating into her, and look back up at the pirate lady and be like, "What's your problem with mermaids, lady?" And I'm gonna fire off a magic missile, not at her, at the guy that's like right in front of us, but like while maintaining eye contact with this pirate lady that just called me out for no freaking reason. Rude.
She calls back, she's like, "You're a monster! You're supposed to kill monsters! And then we're gonna put your head up above the captain's bed."
Oh, so you're just racist then? Alright, so standard roll on the magic missile. Or what's his face? Wait, it's 3 glowing darts of magical force.
It's 3 darts, and yeah, you don't have to throw them all at the same target. But you can if you want to. Each of them is 1d4 plus 1.
Throw them all
What
at the
is
same
the
target.
range on this? And it's 120 feet, so I could I could shoot one at her.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get rid of this guy still, but like I'm still maintaining eye contact with this racist bitch. Da-da-da.
Also, Jesus,
do I have
that.
to
Oh, go ahead.
do I have to click it again to do the damage for the other two
It might
darts?
not. It might not have given you the ability to use the damage thing multiple times. You can just do 1d4 plus 1, or 2d4 plus 2 if you're just going to fire it at the same guy. The shatter you did would have done damage to the ship as well, so I applied that damage to the ship. So that's another 10 damage, so that is 12 damage total on this guy in front of you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking ripped 3 blasts into him. It doesn't kill him, but it hurts him very badly.
Okay. Um. So I'm just checking to see if I have any like health potions or anything. No, it doesn't look like I do, so that is going to be the end of my turn then.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, you take 2d4 acid damage. That is another 6 acid damage.
Is that going to be every turn or just?
No, it was just at the
one?
start of the next turn. You take that residual damage. The acid kind of like you manage to like kind of like splash the rest of it off with some of the water in your tank.
Diluted a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy. One of these guys who'd taken some damage from like a fireball, I think, before or something like that. One of the spells that you were hurling managed to hit him before. He's got the same problem. No real ranged weapons here. He's gonna look at these guys and say, "Turn that fucking bow and fire it at that fucking guy." And is gonna point to Brunk. And they say, "Aye, Cap," or "Aye, bosun." These guys in the back just have a little fun run to do. Hypnotizable? Okay, he's up in the front. He is going to... he's going to spend his turn to load this thing. And the other 3, it's going to take all 3 of them to turn the big one. Which they will all expend their turns doing. But they will be able to turn it. It's like on a swivel hinge where they can point it at you, Brunk, and point it at people on the ship. Glowing Bloodhawk. It's gonna fly up into the air 60 feet. Lyric. Lyric is going to say la la la, and you recognize that now, Brunk, as time to fly.
Okay.
She taps on your shoulders, and you feel as like almost like these spectral wings connect to your back. And she is going to stick with you still. Rosalia puts a hand on your shoulder. Nerissa says, "You're not looking so good."
No, that racist lady's picking on me.
She is being kind of racist, yeah.
Like super
Uh, Rosalia is going to cast Cure Wounds, but she's going to cast it at 3rd level. And Nerissa, she's going to heal you for 19.
Thank you so much.
She nods and she's like, you can make up for it by doing some damage to these fuckers.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
That is going to be her whole... Yeah, that's going to be her whole turn. I think she's going to position herself in front of you, like between this judgmental bosun and you, Nerissa, to kind of try and guide his attack. Oh, this guy is gonna start fucking running. This guy, in spite of like just having like parts of the ship splinter around him, is gonna run up onto the wing here. And he is going to try and hit Lithraxis with his hook. What's the distance? Is it just enough? Perfect. Fucking misses. Brunk, back at the top of the order. That's you.
60 foot is the fly speed.
Sure is.
So, I'm gonna unleash that breath weapon here. 15-foot cone here on the deck wizard and the lateral pirate bosun next to him.
Yep.
Basically, just 15. And I added it to my character sheet just for the giggles of it for the encounter.
Beautiful.
So, I don't. Ooh, me and my. How do you position those again? How do you adjust that? Apparently I have.
If you click on the measurement controls, you should be able to like hover over it and hold shift and use your scroll mouse wheel.
There it is. Boom.
And it's a DC 15?
Yep. I think. Is it based on his spellcasting or mine? I don't know. I just added
It'd
it
be
to my
based
character
on
sheet, but I think
it'd be based on his spell casting.
because if it's using my spellcasting. Okay, it should be 8 plus the proficiency, which is 3, which is 11, plus whatever his intelligence modifier is. I don't know what Jesus's intelligence is.
My modifier is +4.
Okay, then it's accurate because it's basing it on I think my charisma maybe, or is that right? Is that the math? No, 14. Is it 14? No, 3, 8, 3, and 4, 15. So it's right. I
Yeah.
don't know how it's right, but it's right. So DC 15. I think it's using charisma as my spellcasting.
Yeah, it's Jesus' spellcasting as well.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forget. I wanted to base it on his intelligence and not his charisma. So what's his? Is it different for his charisma then?
If I looked at his spell DC and it said 15, so because you can see it on your spell
Gotcha.
tab. Go ahead and roll your damage. Excuse me.
Eight.
This guy takes half. As you fly over and breathe fire on them.
And then I've got a little bit more movement. So I'm going to move to right there. And I should still have an action, yes? Where I could attack. Because the Dragon's Breath is a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Okay, then. Mr. Wizard, I don't like you very much.
Oh, wait, no. The Dragon's Breath is an action. To cast the spell itself is a bonus action.
Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Well, then I don't appear to have any bonus actions that I want to use. I don't know if I'd want to move there then if I didn't have an action.
Yeah, you can move back if you want.
Just not within melee range, at least at the moment. Right there's good. Okay. Boop. And back.
Deck Wizard. He is going to quaff a potion. Raise a hand up at you, Brunk. And he is going to cast a Witch Bolt. Beam of crackling blue energy lances out towards a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Make a ranged spell attack against that creature. 21?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Target takes 1d12 lightning damage, and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 to the target automatically. That is 10 lightning damage. He has to stay within the spell's range. It's 10 away right now. So he's going to back up a little bit here. Sealed Pirate Bosun. Oh, he's still doing a fun run. Q. What are Q's orders from here?
Now that he's made sure that the peoples are safe.
Yeah.
What is Q capable of doing?
Not much. He doesn't have, like, he can fly, he can punch, like, everything has an unarmed strike, but, like, he doesn't have any actual weapons.
Or protection. Does he? Like, he would, like, take a hit pretty hard, wouldn't he?
He's got a 17 AC. Like, he's a robot.
Okay.
He
He
is a
doesn't have a
machine.
weapon.
He doesn't
I
have a
do
weapon.
have
No.
Use weapons.
He knows how to use any weapons that any of the party knows how to use. Like, any of the
Really?
crew on
So-
board.
So
I
we
do
can
have
give him a
sword that
weapon and he can fight them.
Yeah.
We should have probably planned for that. I feel like.
To be fair, we weren't expecting the pirate attack.
I did make note of it last session, and nobody gave him a weapon at that time either.
I do have an extra weapon I could give him. I have a sword that I don't use.
I don't want to give him a bow or some kind of ranged weapon and have him just start peppering guys over on the other.
Yeah, like fly up and
Like that would be
get
my
like a
preference.
sniper shot.
So you want him to fly over to you guys right now? Like, to head your way?
I want him to like rain aerial fire on them with a bow is what I would prefer he was doing.
I have a bow and arrow.
An arrow? Like just
Well, I
one?
have multiple arrows.
Oh, okay.
I have 13 arrows.
Well,
Well, he flew as far as he could. So that's where he is right now.
Is he close enough that he can catch the bow and arrows? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. On my next turn, I can toss him my bow.
Nerissa. That's a miss.
Good.
Lothraxis. Lothraxis doesn't move. This dude just tried to hook him over here. He's gonna swing his hook and fucking throw one right back. And hit. So that's serviceable. Grappled. When freed in this way, the creature takes 1d6. Use consequent actions to move a creature up to half your movement speed, dealing 2d6. So right now, he's just grappled. Wherever the grapple is. Okay, that's Lothraxis' turn. Creaky Pirate Deck Wizard. Get up 30 feet. Brunk, he's going to be firing an acid arrow at you. And miss. So that is going to be half damage as it like splashes off the ground at you. So you take 4 acid damage. Iron-Fisted Captain. He's going to start by firing... I think he's within range to do this. Yes, okay. He's going to start by firing his pistol at you. He's going to hit. For 13 force damage.
Sorry, who was he firing at?
That's at Brunk. And then he's going to run up as he pulls out this cutlass and starts swinging it at you. Speed cutlass. Hits on the first cutlass attack. For another 13. He gets one more. Jesus. Oh, he didn't roll low either. There's another 18 damage.
And I fall in the ocean.
Right now you're on the wing.
Right now I'm flying.
What?
So, yeah, I was flying. I wasn't standing on anything.
You were flying, but still at like a 5-foot height. You didn't declare you were going any higher than that, so I just assumed that you were either hovering or landed on the wing. So you won't take fall damage or anything like that. But you are unconscious on the wing, like just like outside of that little barrier on the ship. Unconscious. And he's out of movement, but he can use his bonus action to attack again if he so chose with that speed cutlass. No, I think he looks out at the rest of you. He's like, "Are you ready to quit yet?
Yep, y'all should probably surrender.
We'll be taking that ship now." Judgmental Pirate Bosun is going to swing with his cutlass on Rosalia and hit for 5. And the senior, I think, is one of the ones that was like at the back there. He's going to run up onto the wing and get in front of like Brunk and Rosalia, but not quite be able to attack anything yet. Jesus. He just watches Brunk like flies over and starts getting in the cheese of these guys here, and then the captain runs up and just like fucking fires a shot at him and like runs him through with his sword.
Think. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over to Brunk, give him a potion, and just dump a potion of healing down his throat just to stabilize him.
Now, oh, you can fly. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, a potion is a bonus action, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna use baptism on fire on the captain right in front of me. Hopefully, I don't hit Brunk.
Roll for the potion first. So Brunk, you gain 7 back. And then go ahead and roll your baptism of fire. Dex save. Makes the save. Go ahead and roll your damage. That's 4. You like breathe this fire over him, and he doesn't flinch. He like is laughing as you blow the flames over him, and as the flames dissipate, he looks at you with this toothy grin and says, "Was that all you've got, boy?"
Oh shit! I think we're in trouble, guys.
Barnabas is all the way back here. Okay, we'll move. We'll at least get a move in here. 35 feet. Can he do anything that doesn't involve him doing magic about it? No, I don't think so. There is a range for that. Hold on 1 second here. He's worried about the things that can happen to him, but he cares about you guys. He just yells out, "If I disappear or I die, please take care of the ship." And he is going to cast Chain Lightning. From that target to 3 other targets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only the wizard succeeds. Which I don't think matters. Yeah, just wow. Okay. Let's mark all these guys dead. I'll remove them from the initiative shortly. So you watch as Barnabas, like, yells, "If I disappear or I die, if I can take care of the ship," and then, like, throws forth this, like, massive coil of lightning that lands on one guy and then bounces onto the next 3 behind him. I need to figure out what happens to Barnabas. Give me just a quick second here. Features. He cast a 6th level spell. Wild Mage's Curse. Who wants to roll Barnabas's fate? I will choose somebody.
I'll give it a go.
Okay, go ahead and roll a D100 for me. Fuck. It doesn't really do anything bad, but like Barnabas like takes a breath and stands still for a second, and then starts like it's almost like he can't stop. Like he starts moving his legs and he starts dancing in place. He's like, "Oh no, I've been cursed with the rhythm."
Hey, at least you didn't disappear or die.
This might be worse. I don't know how to mark that. We'll mark it with mushrooms. Nerissa.
Alright, I am going to move over to Q and give him my bow and my 18 or my not 18, my 13 arrows. I know how to read. And I'm just gonna be like, take this. You know how to use it?
Yes.
Fire it at the guys that are attacking us, but stay a safe distance away. We don't want to lose you either.
Affirmative. Can do.
I'm gonna like pat him on the back as he like this, or whatever he's gonna do on his next turn.
Yeah.
And then what's the range on my blink dagger?
20-60? 20 or 60 with disadvantage?
Okay.
Or I should say 20 or up to 60, so like between 30 and 60 is disadvantage.
Okay. My movement is 60 feet, but I can't do it in 2 parts, right? It would take like a separate... Because I moved 30 feet to get over to Q. I can't move like another and then still attack.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can move
Yeah?
your remaining movement.
All right, I'm gonna move back towards the fight and throw my blink dagger at the judgmental pirate bosun, and I'm gonna be like aiming like right for his jugular.
Okay. That's a hit. Make sure that you're adding your sneak attack damage to this attack because Rosalia is standing right beside.
Okay, so the sneak attack damage would be...
You are a level 2 rogue. I want to say 1d6? Hold on. Sneak attack.
It goes up every odd level.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
right now it's an extra 1d6 on your attack, on your damage.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy is fucked.
Excellent. And then I just like zoop the dagger back to my hand. I like give Rosalia a little, yeah.
She nods back at you.
All right, and then that is all I can do, I think. So that ends my turn.
Sentimental bosun. Undersea bosun. Is going to run to the edge here, and he is going to attack Jesus with his hook. Hits with a 23. You take 8 damage and are grappled with his hook. He's going to. That's his action. So like you're just he's got you hooked right now. Lateral bosun. Is going to try to grab Lyric. Beats her AC, and he's going to like grab onto her, like snatch her in his hand. Be like, hey boss, we got a ferry here. Sell good on the black market. The captain laughs and says, yeah, we could take her and sell her to somebody in Tramala, I'm sure. Ba, ba, ba. Lenient bosun. He's gonna get up to the wing. This one will remove from combat. The next is the Bloodhawk. The Bloodhawk is going to like dive bomb and try and attack Rosalia. And miss. Lyric. You look like you're on the ground, Brunk, but like looking over, you see Lyric is kind of looking panicked in this guy's hand, but looks over at you and gives a little wink, looks back up to the guy, kind of like laughs in his face, and then goes and Starlight steps. Into your tank, like right on the back of your tank, Nerissa.
I just look at her like, you shut him.
She just nods. And then she's gonna use her action to fight back. She is going to Radiant Beam. "5 foot wide, 60-foot line." Okay. She's not gonna want to hit Jesus. Yeah, I think she goes for those two. One fail, one success. Serviceable, sentimental, succeeded. This one that's on the chain is just completely scorched and dead. Lithraxis looks at Lyric and goes, "Hey, that was mine!" You notice this time, Nerissa, she charges up, she goes, "La," and you watch as the ball charges up in her hand and she blasts it. And the first couple times you watched her do this, like over the period of like the last few weeks, it has taken a lot more out of her. This time, like, she confidently, like, she's standing on your shoulder, fires off the blast, doesn't, like, doesn't, like, half faint or anything like that. Like, she stays on her feet and, like, looks confidently as she finishes the attack. That guy's fucking dead. The other guy didn't take that much, though. He's like, "Oh, that fucking hurt! Get the fairy!"
That's not happening.
Rosalia. This bird's attacking her. She's like, I mean, it's attacking me, but it's not really doing too much, and I don't want to kill it. It's kind of cute.
It is pretty cute.
She's like, I also don't want to have it attacking me right now. Fuck it. And she is going to, try to smack it away with the side of her axe. Hits it. We're gonna call this bludgeoning instead of slashing, and she's just trying to smack it away. 12 is 3 times its health, or 4 times its health is 3. So she goes to smack it away, and you watch as her glove kind of glows and lights up, and she's like, "Get the fuck away from me," and smacks it, and there's an explosion of, like, feathers and just like meat. she explodes this thing. Even in trying to not kill it, she still kills it.
Oh.
What a majestic creature.
Oops.
She's got her fucking war mask on, but you can see, like, tell from her eyes, she looks at you, Nerissa, and she's just like, she...
I'm gonna have to take a short break.
Sure.
Just I'll be back in just a little bit, but I gotta take a 5-minute, 10-minute break.
Yeah, sure. At the end of this round, we'll take a break for everybody. Rosalia is going to take her movement. She'll run up 30 feet to get in the cheese here and help her friends. And she will, she still has a bonus action. She is going to... She's going to cast Healing Word. So Brunk will get another 7. Huffy Bosun uses his turn to just get up behind the captain. And it'll be back at the top of the order. So this is where we'll take a break for sure. There we go. All right, yeah, come back in like 10-ish minutes.
Okay, okay.
Call it like 9:35.
Sounds good. Are you able to see what kind of weapon the Sea Devil's Fang is?
Yeah, let me take a look. Sorry, I just to finish the soup.
That's fair. Because unless I'm missing it, which is fair, because sometimes I skip things. But it just says the watery blue blade feels like a rumbling tide when held, which is badass. I like that.
Sea Devil's Fang. Oh, it's a great sword. That's why it's saying you don't have proficiency in it.
It says I'm not proficient because I don't have proficiency in it. Makes sense. That's cool, though. What would it take for me to get proficiency in it?
A couple ways you could do it. You could do it through training, like using downtime. You could multi-class into something. Wait. Let me look at something.
Okay.
Artificer. Oh, you're proficient in heavy armor, not weapons. You could take the time to try and train. I'd say for something like learning that, I'd probably lock you into a difficulty of like 20, 25, or 30. Because right now you are only proficient in longsword, rapier, short sword, simple hand crossbow, so like very simple weapons. If you leveled up, like your next level up, if you leveled up to Artificer 4, you could also take the option of taking a feat for like learning how to use more weapons.
That is good to know.
I'll tell you what that feat is called in a second. What's the difference between heavily armored and heavy armor master? Let's see. Where are we? Martial adept, maybe? No, that's not it. Weapon master. You have practiced extensively with a variety of weapons, gain the following benefits: increase your strength or dex by 1, and you gain proficiency with 4 weapons of your choice. Each one must be a simple or martial weapon. You could also, alternatively, if you wanted to do it as like a downtime activity, like just like Flash has done, you could try to like partially learn the feat. So instead of like worrying about the strength increase, you could like do like the learning weapons part of it.
Okay. That makes sense. In the meantime, would this weapon be better use in somebody else's hands? Because it is something that
I think the only person on your team that can use a greatsword is Brunk.
Brunk, do you want a Sea Devil's Fang?
But Brunk wouldn't be able to use his shield if he used that sword.
Oh. Never mind then. You're muted.
They're, what does it do exactly?
Okay.
That'd be
This
the
watery,
question.
yeah, I'll read the description all dramatically and such. This watery blue blade feels like a rumbling tide while held. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls while made with this magic weapon. While holding it, you can use a bonus action to cause its blade to become inky and black until the start of your next turn. For the duration, creatures hit by the blade are marked with the black ink for 1 minute. And then, if a creature becomes invisible while marked or is already invisible, it instead becomes pitch dark and is outlined by a mystical purple aura. For the duration of the invisibility, that creature gains no benefit from being invisible, and magical inky tentacles reach up from the ground to grapple it for 1 minute. Escape DC 15. And then once it's been grappled that way, it can't be grappled by the tentacles again for 24 hours. So it's cool, but I don't know if it would be particularly useful. But I was looking at it and I realized I'm not proficient in it, and I only have like proficiency with like smaller, simple weapons. So if somebody else would like to use it, I'm happy to like toss it off.
You also have the option of giving it to Q.
Would Q be proficient in it?
Q is proficient in anything that any of you guys are proficient in.
I could use it,
Oh,
so he'd be proficient in it.
that's fair. Well, I can. Well, he's using the bow and arrows right now, so he can
Yeah. But as like
get
a
like
future reference thing, like if you're looking to kit him
I
out.
can toss it to Q.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same thing
that's
with
sweet.
armor. Like if you find armor and you want to bulk up Q, you can give it to Q.
Oh, awesome.
At the top of the order, that is you, Brunk. You've been healed for 7 by Rosalia. Because she ran over and used healing word on you. What are you doing?
Hmm. Um. So. Well, I guess I'm going to have to stand up. So that would be the first thing I would do.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I lost all of these spells that I had to cast on me previously.
Yeah. No, the fly spell would still be on you. Because that is being concentrated on. The Dragon's Breath.
Normally it's a concentration spell, but it was cast from a...
From a scroll.
So, I mean, that's a...
I think Jesus still would have to concentrate on it for the duration of the spell. Unless he had something that eliminated the need for concentration. But, like, he's had no reason to drop concentration on a spell anyway. So I'd say he'd probably still have the Dragon's Breath as well.
Sorry, I'm thinking about this and trying to decide tactically what I want to do. Um, I hadn't even considered looking at my rest of my stuff. Uh, ah, excellent. I am going to do this. And I'm going to move right there. So I kind of wink at the pirate captain and then misty step in front of the creaky deck wizard. And attack roll number 1. I'm going to use my my feature or my grand charm to make that a hit.
Yep.
Jeez. 10 points there. And I'm going to swing at him again since I can make 2 attacks. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Holy shit.
I'm gonna do it again. Use the damn. That's insane. Another use the grand charm.
Yep.
And I can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to burn a level 2. And add, is it 2d8?
Yep.
Or 3? What is it? 2d8?
Plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first if you upcast it. Otherwise, it's 2d8.
Right. When you hit with a melee attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 plus to the target plus 1d8. So it's 3d8 because I'm burning a level 2.
Oh,
so it's
then,
2d8 plus 1. So it's 3.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Fuck you, wizard. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate wizards.
He's dead now. How do you kill this guy?
I slash him once with the Riptide Katana and kind of swing through across and then bring it up high. And I mean, I know that I'm just burning every bit of my combat prowess here to try to make just that. So it's an absolute focus. Like it's almost as if I'm not even quote unquote rolling to hit. I'm literally just saying, fuck you. I'm hitting you. You know, there's no chance at all that I'm missing you. And I call upon Cord as I bring the damn sword down, cleaving straight down through him. Unleash the smite on his head. And then I kick him for shits and giggles, just topple him over.
Into the water?
Yes, why not?
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can do. Potion would be a
Bonus action.
Bonus action, and I've already used the Misty Step for that. So we are where we are. But fuck you, wizard. Enjoy the watery depths.
That's fair. This bosun beside you is gonna try and hit you with a cutlass attack. He's gonna miss. The captain's gonna look over and say, "Shape up, you dog!" And he is going to attack again. And he's going to hit.
Yeah. No, because I'm going to have to. Otherwise, I'm not going to. I'm going to run out of opportunities. I will use my reaction with the shield to make the fang attack on him.
Against you while you're holding the shield, you can use your action to make a special the attack when you do. Yeah, roll the attack. Motherfuck.
Can't get a 20 on it, but oh well. I still think he hits me, so whatever the damage is for that, but
Yeah, but he also takes 9. The damage was 10. It was 10 damage.
yeah.
In spite of that, like, he goes and slashes and kind of, like, gets into your shoulder, and you shove him with the shield, and the teeth come up and bite him, and you smell it, you hear it, and you see it in his eyes as he shits himself. Q's turn. Q is going to fly up 50 feet and, like, land down on this ledge here. You watch as, like, you've seen him kind of, like, float around, but for the first time, you watch as he, like, fully spreads and extends his wings, and, like, with just one flap, just, like, launches himself up, landing on one of these sails. And he pulls the short bow and just starts firing off a shot. He can only do one. His attacks do 6 radiant damage. Why does it say included in the attack? No, it's not. Unless I have something set up. I don't, but I could. Hold on. I'll just include it in this right now. Deal plus 6. There we go. That should work.
Come on. No? Okay.
Q misses the shot, but you watch as he pulls the bowstring back, something in his fingers, like you can see it, Nerissa. it's like the glow extends from his fingers to the arrow, and the arrow glows with like a bright blue light. And when he fires it, like the arrow lands, hits the ship, and like kind of like dissipates into like nothing. But he doesn't have multi-attack or anything like that, so that's his turn. The shield mate looks up and she's like, "Ah, you've got a robot. All kinds of freaks aboard this ship, huh? Dragons and mermaids and robots."
Oh my.
She is going to fire another shot at you, Nerissa. She's fucking dead set on killing you. And she fucking whiffs. Lothraxis looks at you, Nerissa, and he's like, "She's got a real hard-on for you. Do you want to take her, or?"
Oh yeah, I don't really like the way she's been eyeing me.
Well, I can leave her for you if you like.
I look at her and my eyes narrow and I'm like, that sounds good.
He nods. He like yanks his like shark hook, and you watch as it like tears through the body that like just landed on the ground from the laser beam from Lyric. Like with like a spray of blood onto the side of the ship, the body like bails down into the water and disappears. Oh no, he's not back from the dead. Wouldn't that be crazy though? No longer grappled. We're gonna say immediately like sinks like a stone with the equipment on it. He is going to he's got 30 feet. He's gonna leap up here. No, he's gonna leap over here. That's 2060. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. And he's gonna throw his hook at that guy. I think if the other hook does damage when it hits somebody, this is gonna do damage when it hits as well. $24 hits. It's gonna be 9 damage, and this dude is grappled. And I don't think Lothraxis has any bonus actions, so that's his turn. The Iron-Fisted Captain. Oh, Jesus, which one had you grappled? It was this one, right? The Huffy one? Or was it Sentimental over here?
It was the Sentimental.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put a grapple mark on him too so that we can match those. So the captain... Brunk is right there. He's gonna shoot you, Brunk. And miss. He's gonna take a speed cutlass swing on you, Jesus.
I'm gonna cast shield to block that.
Okay. Fucking sword smacks against the shield. He's like, oh, it's like that. He is going to... Going for a second attack. And miss. He's going to bonus action to go for a third attack. And whiff as he just fucking beats against that shield. Looks at you and says, "Clever boy." And he is going to back up to, like, get into Brunk's area. Just kind of, like, sweeping past this sentimental bosun. You watch as, like, it's like the way the captain moves on this ship is less like a walk and more like a dance, like a waltz. He clearly knows every part of this ship. Senior is going to attack Rosalia. And miss. As sword just glances off her shield. Jesus, that is your turn. You have a hook in you.
Am I able to still cast spells while the hook is in me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shatter, and I'm gonna hit the captain and a bunch of the other guys.
Okay.
The guy with the hook in me, too.
Crazy. The captain is going to use Indomitable to re-roll his save. And still fails. Go ahead and roll your damage. 11. Open ocean. Another part of the ship shatters as well.
And I'm gonna fly 20 feet up.
You can't.
Oh, right, I'm grappled. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Never mind. I need my turn there. I forgot about the grapple for a minute.
Yeah, you go to, like, fly away, and he, like, yanks the chain kind of, like, over his shoulder, or over his elbow to pull you back down. Barnabas. What is it? 35? 35. He's gonna cast another spell. That captain's a pretty big problem. Oh. Okay, so captain's the only one that makes it. No, senior makes it as well. This dude drops the hook. Like you'll be able to like pull the hook out of yourself at some point, but he drops the handle as he dies, so you're not really grappled anymore.
Oh,
That's also gonna damage the ship for 31. Oh shit. Okay. We have to resolve a thing. And Nerissa, I'm gonna make you roll the dice this time. I think it's gonna be a D100. $89. Roll 1d6. 3. Barnabas throws the fireball, and then you watch as he just like bulks up, like his, in spite of the fact that he like forms himself into like a human body shape. You watch as he like, it looks like he gains 30 pounds in like his whole body. You see it in his cheeks as they just like kind of like squish up a little bit. He's like, this damn magic.
Is he still dancing?
Yeah. Yeah,
Excellent.
he can't stop dancing, unfortunately.
Beautiful.
But thankfully, it's not like a spell, like a irresistible dance where he can't do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's his turn. Nerissa, it is your turn.
All right. This perplexing pirate first mate. Is this our ship that she's on right now? Like our.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to approach. I'm not going to go all the way right to her, but I'm going to hop up on the same like beam that she's on. And I'm going to be like, "Look, lady, I don't know what your deal is, but it ends now." And I'm going to fire 3 magic missiles right at her face.
Yeah, just roll 3d4 plus 3. And remove the spell slot. $12 damage. Yeah, she winces as they hit her. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get ye."
You fish. And then there's nothing else I can do, I don't think, right now. That's my turn.
Okay, lateral bosun. Is not attached to anything right now. Lateral is going to try and attack Rosalia with his cutlass. And hit? Yes. For 8 damage. Back to Lyric. Where did you move? Your Lyric's with you. She's on the back of your tank. She... she's concentrating to keep Brunk flying. She is going to... She's going to throw out a sleep spell. And these two guys fall asleep. Rosalia. Jesus, Brunk. Run up to get by your side there. She is going to once again use a 3rd level Cure Wounds. You regain 20 hit points. She looks at the captain, looks at you, says, "Together then." Brunk?
Sorry. She's doing what to the captain?
She just healed you for 20 hit points.
Gotcha. Thought I heard you say something about the captain. I was...
Yeah, she eyed the captain and looked at Brunk and said, "Together then."
Okay.
It is your turn.
I'm going to bonus action, Channel Divinity for my Peerless Athlete, give myself advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks, double my carry capacity, all that fun stuff. What am I doing here? Stop. Stop that. Stop doing that. All right. First attack. The Riptide Kotona on the captain. Man, we just can't roll for giggles tonight, can we? All right. I'm gonna roll the second attack. as an arm strike. Of course. Of course. Of course. 25 hit.
25 hits.
With Tavern Brawler, can I initiate a grapple, or does that have to be a bonus action? Fuck, I can't remember. Maybe I screwed this up. Nope, I can't do it with bonus action. I can't do it without the bonus action. Oh well. Oh well. That messes up what I was intending to do, but oh well. So I'll just roll the damage.
Okay.
And because I can, I'll burn a first level spell slot to add another D8 for no, 2D8. Add another 2D8. Nope. Yes. Yes, 2D8. Sorry. So 18 total as I punch him in the face with a radiant fist. That'll do it, I guess.
You like fucking slash him and slug him in the face.
Yeah, I swipe at him first with the sword and then punch him in the face with the basically with my fist and my shield hand, just kind of. I was intending to try to grapple him, but that may have to wait until next turn. We'll see.
Misses on an attack on you, Brunk, this guy here. Q. Misses again.
I feel like we're going to have to. He knows how to do these things, but we're going to have to like teach him how to do them better.
Yeah. Nerissa. Actually, hold on. She is going to fire another shot at you first. A miss. And then...
Did I get moved?
You shouldn't have. Oh.
I didn't remember moving myself, so it's...
No, it must have been when I was moving her over. You might have been still attached.
Gotcha.
Misses the shot, but still is going to run up and draw her cutlass and take a swing at you. And that she's going to hit. For 9 damage. Lithraxis. No, we'll move the dead guy. Lithraxis is gonna shoot off a little fireball blast at the bosun beside Rosalia. For 8 damage. And the captain, he's gonna do some things. He is going to attack you first with the cutlass, Brunk. Hits with a 24.
I'm going to have to reaction at him. Because I can.
Okay.
With my shield of toothy deliciousness. What? No. Come on, 20. Oh, so close.
14. Okay, I'm gonna resolve my damage first.
Right.
So that is 7 plus 46 for sneak attack. So 26. Give me your shield damage.
Oh, would that matter since you're resolving yours before?
No,
mine?
but it's still a reaction. Like no matter what, you take the damage. So I was trying to. I wanted to get the damage figured out. Go ahead and roll your damage. And your shield bites him as you go to block it. For 9. Unconscious. He is going to then slash on Rosalia. That is not a hit. I think she's 20 AC. Yeah. Just misses. Use his pistol shot on Lithraxis. And hit. And use his bonus action for one last slash on Rosalia with the Speed Cutlass. And whip. Senior Pirate is sleeping. Jesus.
I am going to summon I'm gonna summon Eldron with the Singed Arrowhead.
Oh shit! So you pull out the arrowhead.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just asking, how do I cast it?
It's the singed arrowhead, like, holding on to it. It's less of a casting it and more of, like, in this moment, you're just calling for help, and it's like the arrowhead responds to your call for help. And as it does, the arrowhead glows, and emerging from it is a very handsome elf, clad in dark leathers, emerging like with an arrow already knocked in his bow as he kind of like steps out of this light. Looks over the area. Hold on, I think I have Eldrin just as a separate character so I can show him off. So it's multiple targets. He is going to fire on 3 different targets within range. It's going to be the Iron-Fisted Captain, the Bosun, and the First Mate. They're all going to take 1d8. So that's 5. So you watch as he, like, lifts up, knocks this arrow. The arrowhead catches fire, and when he fires it, it splits into 3, and almost like a magic missile, like, does a zoom that targets in on each of them, dealing that 5 fire damage.
Awesome. And then I want to use...
What? I can't hear
Sorry.
you.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Sorry, my internet must have been going again.
No
I was going to
worries.
say I want to use the healing power from it on Brunk.
It's
Bring
gonna
him
be
back.
on you because it's a Cure Wounds, which is a touch spell, and you'd be the nearest person.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's already built into there what it does.
Okay.
But you are going to gain 14 back.
And then I'm going to burn some sorcery points as my bonus action and then end my turn.
Yeah, Eldrin disappears in like a puff of like spectral purple smoke. Barnabas. Barnabas is close enough now. He looks at you. He yells out to you, Nerissa. He's like, "You got that, girl."
Oh yeah, I'm not letting her get away with this shit.
Okay. What is the range on magic missile? It's 90 feet, right? $120 even better. Yeah, he's gonna pop off on the captain. He's gonna pull out his gat. He's gonna use all 7 charges. So it is 1d4 plus 1. So yeah, 7d4 plus 7. Does 26 to the opposing captain as he like pulls out his like weird pistol and fires off 7 magic missile blasts from the gun at the captain. Nerissa.
She attacked me with a sword, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look at her and be like, "Oh, you want a sword fight, do you?" And I'm pulling out my rapier, and I'm just gonna like go for an attack. Um, and I should get a +1 because it's a melee weapon, and I've got the crab claw
Yeah,
trinket.
it's already built into your character.
It's
Whenever
in
you use
there?
a melee
Okay.
weapon attack, it'll do it.
Perfect. Can I use my inspiration?
Sure.
Because I'm assuming
That
that
doesn't
didn't hit.
No,
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go again. This might need to go to jail too.
yeah.
All right. Can I disengage as a bonus action and back up a little bit without her getting
Yeah,
an attack of opportunity?
sure can.
All right.
Benefits of being a rouge.
Yeah. All right. And then that is my turn.
Lateral pirate bosun is sleeping. Lyric is going to drop her concentration on the fly. Is going to fly behind you, Jesus. Maybe there? Yeah, she's gonna fire off. Fire her laser. Okay. Rosalia is gonna cure wounds you again. Brunk. For 16. And it is your turn. You are muted.
Sorry, I was talking to myself. Obviously, because I was muted, right? We'll try this again. Doop. Do. Damage on the attack roll against the captain.
Minus 20 as well. Yeah, definitely hits the captain. He hit him for 12.
Okay. We're going to try this that I was going to try last time and see how this works. So, unarmed attack. Seriously? Of course I rolled a goddamn critical hit. Okay. Now, do I still do the damage if I'm attempting to grapple? If I'm hit, if when you hit a creature with an improved strike, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target. So I'm going to do the attempted grapple on him with the Tavern Brawler. So does that require me to make an athletics check? I don't think it's the way it says it doesn't. I thought it was automatically. You can use a bonus action.
Are you trying to grapple it, or are you trying to shove
I'm trying
him?
to grapple the captain. No, I'm trying to grapple him. Like literally grab him.
So yeah, make an athletics check. It'll be an opposed athletics.
Well, it's a good thing I decided to do that. We'll see what happens.
He is going to use no, that's for saving throws. You got him grappled.
I'm still flying, aren't I?
No.
I'm not?
No, she dropped the concentration on you.
Okay. But I can still move. And I can move him with me.
Yep.
Over the side we go.
You're both going?
I'm taking him into the water.
Okay.
Ah, diving deep.
And how deep are you going?
Well, since I've got that lovely katana that I'm holding, I can swim 30 feet, so
Okay.
I'm going to take him down 30 feet.
Perfect.
And that'll be, I guess, the end of my turn.
Takes like one deep breath in as he goes under with you.
Mm-hmm.
Q.
Rosalia's probably shaking her head at me right now, like, what the fuck is this crazy bastard doing?
It's just like, are you kidding me? I just healed that guy. Just healed.
Goddamn, Q.
Jesus Christ, Q. He's not doing great. Oh, that poor bastard. First mate sees the captain go under. She's gonna fire a shot at you. Go ahead and give me a insight check on her, please. Insight 21. As she raises her pistol and kind of glances over to see Brunk and the captain go over the side, you watch as she smirks when she fires. Misses the shot. She's going to use her bonus action to drink the potion of healing she's got on her. That's 8. And then she's gonna step forward and take another swing on you.
Would now be an appropriate time to summon Steve?
Sure.
With my Cloak of Steve, it says as a reaction, I can summon a spectral protector named Steve.
Yeah.
He appears between the wielder and would-be attacker. And then she's going to attack Steve instead of me.
You are not attuned to the Cloak of Steve.
I'm not attuned.
No, and all your attunement slots are used up because you've got Pick and Pocket, the Blink Dagger, and your Monarch Mantle.
Oh, beans. Never mind then. I can't summon Steve.
No, you're gonna have to swap some equipment around. I was about ready to pull out Steve Harvey again.
I was so excited for Steve.
Or maybe Steve Aoki.
Oh.
I have a couple different Steves. Steve-O.
Well, maybe next time.
She misses on both of her attacks. And you notice when she, like, had reached in to, like, swipe her potion to drink one, that you saw a gleam of green. Like the shimmer of a glass bottle in her pouch, and it shimmered like it's a green color.
Is that something I would recognize?
Give me... Roll an Arcana for me. It is a commercially sold potion, so... That color of, like, hue of green, you've seen it in shops before. It is a potion of water breathing.
Okay.
Lothraxis watches Brunk go in, looks at Rosalia and kind of, like, shrugs his shoulders, and then looks over at these two swabbies that are, like, shivering in the corner, scared for their lives. And he is going to, unleash, I guess is the only way to put it. 'Cause he can make that 30 foot. He's not even going to use the shark hook. He's just going to use his claw. I'm pretty sure 12 still hits. These guys have, nothing. And he has to do 6 damage to kill. Yep, just like fucking rips this dude's throat out as the guy beside him starts screaming. He can't. He's not close enough to make any more attacks, but he could if he wanted to. Brunk, you pulled the captain under. He's like holding his breath, looking at you. You watch as he breathes out like bubbles until there's nothing left in his lungs. And you watch as he reaches into his sack and pulls out a green potion, and slams it back. As he does, you watch as like it's almost like gills form in his neck, and he takes like another deep breath in. You still have him grappled. I need to expend one of these. He is going to attack you with his speed cutlass.
I'm guessing he doesn't get disadvantage underwater, huh?
Oh, I'll give it to you there. He doesn't have any equipment or anything that would allow him to use to be able to use a weapon like that underwater, so I'll roll it again. So whiffs on the first attack. On a second attack, again with disadvantage.
Ooh, he'll get me that time, though.
Get you that time. For 10 damage, as he like goes to slice in the first time and misses, but notices that he's like just against some skin that when he pulls back he can graze with his blade. He'll use his bonus action for a third attack thanks to the ability of the speed cutlass. And miss on the third attack. But that is his turn. He is breathing but still grappled. You, while you can swim underwater, can't breathe underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Bosun, sleeping. Jesus, it's your turn.
Alright. I probably can't, I can't hit the captain underwater with any spells, right?
If they say that you don't need to see him, you should be good, but if any of them say that you need to be able to see the target, you can't see him right now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna attack the stirring pirate Swabby. I'm just gonna hit him with the firebolt.
You need to get a 10 or higher.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Three damage? Wow, he's still alive. That's insane.
Oh,
You
I was
hit
hoping for a better roll.
You hit him, and I'm going to give it to everybody that he just falls prone and says, please, no more, please. I won't do anything. Please don't kill me.
And then I'm just gonna and I'm gonna take the hook out from the guy that grappled me. I'm gonna take that out before I end my
Yeah,
turn.
I'll give that for free as well.
Awesome. Alright, yeah, I'm just ending my turn there. There's really not much else I can do.
Barnabas runs over to you, Nerissa, still dancing in place. Like, he's 5 feet behind you, just, like, dancing with his arms crossed, like, doing kind of like an Irish jig, as he's just staring. He's like, go on, lass, you've got this. He's gonna do nothing. He's just gonna stand behind you, just hyping you up.
Do I get any bonus from having a hype man?
No.
Fuck. He's dancing. I literally have a cheerleader right now.
I will give you advantage on your attack.
Amazing.
With the inspiration from fucking Barnabas's river dancing for his life.
Beautiful. All right. Question.
Answer.
My blink dagger.
Yeah.
Since she's like right on me, I can't really like throw it at her. Would it count as a melee weapon if I were to like
Stab her with it?
I want to basically want to like stab her with it, but
Yeah.
like I want to use its like like it because it's enchanted with like deadly intent, so it could like do like some stuff, right? Like what
Yeah,
are the limits of this?
It can blink and return to you. That's what it can do. Or you can stab somebody with it because it's still a knife.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. It says it's limited by the imagination of its user, but I don't think this thing is taking into account the fact that I have ADHD.
Yeah, no. It says its versatility is limited by the imagination of its user, not its fucking function.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna... Hold on. Does it have more damage than my regular dagger? Yeah, fuck it. I'll use the blink dagger anyways.
Yeah, the blink dagger is a +1 weapon.
Yeah. You said with advantage?
Yeah, I'll give it to you with advantage. You're inspired. That's a hit.
Excellent. So I'm like gonna go to like stab her, like basically like right under her ribs and like jam it up to try and get into her heart. Mm-hmm.
$11 damage is pretty good. You don't fucking hit the heart. You don't even really hit vitals. You go and stab, and it's almost like the coat that she is wearing catches a lot of the damage. Like, it seems to be providing like a fair amount of resistance for being just a jacket. But you still manage to pierce through and at least like pierce part of her chest, and you see that she kind of starts bleeding underneath.
Okay. Cool, cool. And then I will end my turn there, but I'm also gonna like turn to shout and be like, we gotta help Brunk out. I'm pretty sure that captain can breathe underwater right now. Because we didn't see that happen, that like he took the potion, did we?
No.
No, so
But
I'm just
you did see that
from like what I saw.
That she has one, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so yeah, I'm sharing that information with everyone then.
Barnabas is like, I can't breathe underwater, for as cool as I am.
Oh, but I can. I can dive down there in my next turn.
The first mate looks and says, you're not going to make it that far.
We'll see.
Lateral Pirate Bosun is sleeping. Lyric Lyric like just like flies over to the spot and is like fucking freaking out. Hmm. Hold on a second here. Wait a minute. Those can't swim. That can swim. Lyric is going to point to you, Jesus, and then point to the water, and then point at you again, and then point to the water.
Alright, Lyric, I'll go get him. I'll try and get him next turn.
Okay. She is going to turn you into a hulking crab. Hold on. DDB monsters. Where are you, Jesus? Why doesn't it have a picture? Okay, I'm gonna turn you into a giant crab.
This is the best day of my life.
um, and that is going to be her turn. Rosalia. Rosalia starts running for the wheel. She's like, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break the wheel. But that is gonna be her whole turn as she runs. Brunk.
Oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
So you're still grappled onto the captain right now. He just
So, question.
yeah.
Does he have, would he be a disadvantage on a save? On a dex save?
Disadvantage on a deck save. Why?
I can still breathe fire, right?
Underwater?
It's an exhalation. I'm not breathing it in, I'm expelling fire.
That's fair.
That's the question. Would he have disadvantage on the save because he's grappled?
No.
Okay, well then, I noticed one of the things that I don't think we changed. I think this is a result of the whole D&D Beyond fiasco from last session, but I don't think we've changed his Celestial Revelation to what it shows on my character sheet, where I wanted to change it to the wings thing, but I don't think we've done that. So it should still be the consumption thing that does the damage in the radius. Is that fair, or? I know it says Radiant Soul, but like I said, that's ported. I think I ported that in from the D&D Beyond obviously by stupid accident last session. The only reason why I'm asking is because it's the Celestial Revelation from the Azamar side. With the bonus action, I can... The thing that I had picked at the beginning when I created the character was Radiant Consumption, which would allow me to shed Searing Light in a 10-foot radius, and it does my proficiency bonus in radiant damage to anybody within 10 feet.
But didn't you say you wanted to change it to Radiant Soul?
I do want to change it, or I had talked about wanting to change it, but I don't think we'd done that.
I had said yes.
Okay.
Like, it was updated on your character. It was updated before the change, too.
That's fine. I can go ahead and... That's fine, and I can go ahead and just do that. And I'll still do it, and I'll just assume that it's now the other, and we'll just roll along.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I will... why is it doing that? Oh, okay. That's... I don't know. I don't know what the hell it was trying to do. Okay. I'm going to attack him with the Riptide Katana. So I burnt my bonus action to start the Radiant Soul. I'm going to assume a 15 doesn't hit him.
15 does not hit.
Alright. I'll roll it again. Second attack.
And you're rolling with disadvantage, right? Or does it say you can attack normally underwater?
You know what? It doesn't say that with the Riptide Katana. All it says is that I have reach when I'm attacking with it underwater. So I don't know. I can be rolling with disadvantage. Or I was planning on, if I missed anyway, I was going to use the damn thing. So how would you like me to proceed?
Yeah, roll with disadvantage, because, I mean, he's rolling with disadvantage for the same reason.
Oh. Okay.
So it'd be a 16.
Okay. Does a 16...
16 doesn't hit him.
16 doesn't hit him. So I'll use my final combat prowess, because I have 3 of those per day, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to use the final one there, so that I do hit him. I'm going to burn the 2nd level spell slot for the channel for the Divine Smite. And because I'm trying to put an end to him right now. So let's see what happens. 17.
17 is just enough.
Oh!
And he goes limp in your grasp.
Okay. I can still move, so I'm going to start moving back towards the surface with him. I'm not going to drop him. I'm going to bring him with me.
Okay, he drops the sword.
Okay. That's a bummer.
Well, he was holding on to it when you knocked him unconscious.
No, that's all right.
Once we finish this, I can go diving for it if you wanted it.
So I'll move 30 feet. So that'd probably, put me at the surface? Or close to? Or am
30 feet would bring you to the surface, yeah.
Right, okay. And that's all the farther I can move, so that'll be the end of my turn. Or maybe I don't want to surface just yet. I'm still holding my breath, and I can still do that for at least another round. So I'm going to get just below the surface, but not surface yet. I don't want to make myself a target just yet.
Okay.
You never know who's going to shoot you in the head with a force pistol.
It's true.
That's true.
Created force pistols for just that reason.
Okay. Q's turn.
Q doesn't understand that you're in some kind of slap fight 1v1 with swords, sword fight 1v1. He's gonna try and fire a shot and still
Bro, he can't hit a damn thing. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
he hasn't hit a
He
single
couldn't hit
time.
water falling off a boat.
Oh my god, that's awful.
He went to
First-
stormtrooper school.
Yeah.
Only stormtroopers are so precise.
That's a miss on Nerissa. That is a hit with the second attack on Nerissa. That is 6 damage. She is going to look you dead in the eye and says, "I'll find you another day." She's going to quaff the water breathing potion, and she's going to attempt to run and dive off the side of the ship.
The other direction?
Yeah.
Where's she gonna swim to?
Are you going to take an attack of opportunity, Nerissa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my blink dagger after her.
Okay. That unfortunately misses.
Alright, I'm still gonna teleport it back to me, even though it did me dirty.
Yep. Yeah, she dives off the side of the ship. Drinks the potion, he watches the gills kind of form, and she just dives.
She calls me a monster, yet she's culturally appropriating from my people.
Huh. And with that, we're going to end combat. You've got the captain. He is, like, bleeding. Like, are you trying? You're trying to keep him alive?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or
bring him back
are you
up to the
just-
ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring him back up and throw him on the deck.
He's dead.
That's fine.
Okay.
I figured it was proof that I'd slain the old captain, and anybody who's left is now. I'm now their captain.
You get back onto the
You're
deck.
the captain now.
There is a giant crab on the wing. Q is like just firing arrows fucking wide everywhere. Nerissa is
Like,
like
ceasefire. Q. Hey, Q. Stop that, man. Come on.
Nerissa is like fucking acid scarred and fucking bleeding from fucking combat. Barnabas is just doing like a fucking 2-step behind her with his arms crossed.
He's still dancing, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna be dancing for the next 24 hours. Of the people still left, there are 2 bosun who are magically asleep. There's a swabby that is like crying in the corner, like just like crying for his life, and 2 other swabbies at the back that like come out around the corner and like raise their hands up. With that, we'll end session for tonight. Next week,
It is 10 o'clock.
or not next week, we're off next week.
Yeah.
But we should be back the week after that. The week after that's the 28th. We're not doing Titanic till the 29th, so yeah, so we're on the 28th, where we'll come back and you guys can explore the ship and seize your spoils for taking down the pirate captain and his crew. Nerissa, do you try to follow the first mate?
I would like to, but I don't have a way to heal up first. If there was somebody that wanted to cast a quick healing spell on me and it's available, then
I'd say it'd be a snap decision. It'd have to be an either or, because it's take the time to get healed, and lose her, because you're not sure how fast she can swim or anything like that. If she can breathe underwater, she can probably get a big enough head start.
decent distance, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna follow her. We've got people that we can interrogate here.
Okay.
I'll trust that her racism will cause her to want to track me down for my head. So, sure, we'll see each other again.
Then that's where we'll end session for tonight. With Barnabas kind of like doing just like his dance, like, I hate this. I hate this so much.
He got moves.
Everybody, go ahead and give yourselves another 5 points on your points card. That was a great session. To everybody who tuned in, that's it for us tonight. The next session will be up sometime around the 28th. And we are back tomorrow for a little bit more Oops All Bards. So if you're watching, tune in, because that session will also be uploaded later on as well. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.